Today, we're going to be taking my bagged S52 Swap E34 to Willow Springs International Raceway to be driving on the Streets of Willow circuit. But that's in about a week and a half from now. We got a little prep to do. Now, I've never taken this car on track, but I feel like it's going to be a blast. This car is all prepped and ready to be enjoyed on a racetrack, basically. It's got front and rear full monoball and spherical bushings. It's got 4-pot Brembo big brakes. The first thing that I did was I did the front wheel bearings. They're original, 273,000 miles. I don't want a wheel flying off the car on track. So that's just the first thing. Safety thing out of the way. Everything else in this car is brand new, so I'm not really worried about that. The second thing we got to do is I'm not driving on these Futuras on track. I'm going to be taking my throwing stars on track. You can see there's a throwing star and there's a turbine right here for when I did the half-half mismatched faces. I got to change out 2 of the faces on the wheels. I got to put some new tires on these throwing stars, and I chose to go with Accelera 651 Sport Xtras. They're claimed 100 treadwear tire, but from doing some research, they're more like a 200 treadwear. Obviously, I'm not expecting them to be some sort of super 200. They're not gonna be an A52, they're not gonna be an RE71 killer, but for $420 shipped to my door, 4 sticky tires, honestly, I can't go wrong. I don't know, maybe they'll suck, but for 420 bucks, I feel like it's worth a shot. I'm paying like a third of the price as anyone else is for some sticky tires on track, so I really thought it was a no-brainer. For the tire sizes, we're going 235/40 square. These are an 8 wide wheel, so I don't want to run anything too wide. I don't want a balloony tire that sticks out of the edge of the tire because it's going to have a lot of sidewall roll, and I don't want that. And I also bought a set of Hawk DTC 70 pads. These might be overkill, honestly, but I found them on eBay cheap for 170 bucks. You can see right there, DTC 70. These are for the F80 brakes. I have the 335 4-pot Brembos up front. They use the same pads as F80s, so these are definitely going to be overkill for what I need, especially for my driver skill level, but this is kind of a heavier car. For sure could have gone away with DTC 60, but for the price I got these for, 170 bucks, I really can't say no. I gotta prep more, practice on the sim. I have over 15 years of sim racing experience, but I don't really drive Streets of Willow too much, so I gotta learn that track. And I'm also gonna be putting in my Recaro bucket seat in the driver's seat just to save a bit of weight and to make sure I'm more snug. So first things first, I'm gonna swap out the turbine face for the throwing star, and then we're gonna go put some tires on these. So I got the tires mounted over there. We're back home. I did do some test fitting on the wheels and found out that I can actually put a smaller spacer in the front. These are a 8.5 plus 13, and they have a 20 mil spacer on them. So there's a good amount of room between the bag and the tire to get some extra fender clearance, because we're gonna be compressing the suspension a lot on track. I got a 15 mil spacer. We're gonna put this in the front to gain some clearance for the fender. And the 20 mil is gonna go in the back, where we have, right now, there's a 10 plus 5 in the rear, so I have no spacer in the rear. And the 8 plus 20 throwing star is gonna have a bunch of sunken gap in the rear. So we're gonna put the 20s in the rear, 15s in the front, go for a drive, make sure it's good, and then put the seat in. We still have good bag clearance, so I think the 15 mil is just perfect. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm really happy with that tire size. This is street ride height. Track ride height will be a little bit higher. Surprisingly, no rub either. Yeah, no rub, which is awesome. So sick. We're at Willow Springs, Streets of Willow. Made no problem. Got our door card on. Just check the tire pressure. We're next session out. Luc is going to be in the same session as me with his E46 M3. He's on a much better tire, AO52 265s. So I'm definitely not going to try to keep up with him, but we're going to have some fun out. We got Munzer out doing a few laps. Let's go. Alright, second session. I didn't record the first session just because I wanted to get used to the car, but the car feels okay. Could use a little more grip. So far these tires feel pretty good though. Somehow I was the only one that didn't have an issue. Munzer had issues with his tires and brakes and power steering overheating. Luc had a seized caliper, which we unseized. Gotta get the tires and brakes warmed up. Taking a little leisure lap. Also, Munzer wanted to follow. Where is he? Oh, he's not behind us. Damn it. That sucks. Didn't let me pass last session either, bro. Come on, man. Bro, come on. Fucking hell, my oil temp's hot. My coolant is good though, so yeah, at least.
right in the middle though, so no problem with that. The tires are starting to glaze a bit too. Brakes though, fantastic. Just do one last lap. How these tires looking? Very heat cycled. Hell yeah. Let's check some pressures. 34. About to go out for a third session. Last session, the first session actually, we put a 135. Second session, we put out a 132. Not bad. You know, I definitely think the tire is the limiting factor here, not the car or the suspension. I don't know, but I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. You know, whether I'm the fastest or not, frankly, does not matter to me. Having a lot of fun out here. C, so don't want to overheat this motor. I think my lifters are ticking a lot, right?
I can hear them, yeah.
Okay. I think I'll pull off for this session then.
Duck in down here at the end of the wall.
Thank you. All right, well, we didn't make it through this third session, but nothing mechanically happened, at least I don't think. But hey, my brake fluid is good.
It's a little ticky, no?
The oil temp got hot, that's why I got off. It made it good first 2 sessions though.
How you doing?
My lifters are ticking though.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's fine. So I was like, you know what? It's right before lunch, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it.
Yeah.
We are 3 sessions in. My car is doing pretty good, but as you saw, I was getting the oil pretty hot. Where is an arrow mark? Arrow mark is right here. So we do have a good amount of camber on this car. Not too much, not too little. And you know, we're using the brakes. Brakes are getting smelly, dusty. The car's doing good. It's not overheating. You know, I'm trying to manage the temps as I'm out. The brakes are definitely holding up. The only complaint that I have is that these tires are not good enough. But for the price and for how much fun I'm having on the track, I'd buy them again. Honestly, it's not a competition, you know. It's just out having a fun track day. We just had lunch. Shout out Mo and Cara. We got a bunch of pizzas, and we're waiting for our 4th session to go out.
All right, 3rd session out. My bad, 4th session out. Got the tires at 24 psi. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I know this car needs an oil cooler if I really want to go harder, but I'm having a blast, honestly. If you just want to go to the track, have some fun, I'd say these tires are it. They're the cheapest possible way to get on track and have some fun. And they're somewhat easy to drive. They're not like twitchy. They're pretty predictable. And I feel like this car has a lot left in it. So take that how you will. You got a little more in you? Try to go a little wider here. Oh yeah, I like that line more. Bit. I like the slap though, hopefully it's good. Got the ABS to kick in a bit. I know I could go a lot faster there. I'm like low-key coasting over that corner. It's just scary, man. It's like a blind corner. Oil's back down to like 105. Let's get a Hotlap going. Understeer in the front, goddamn. Now the Super wants to play. Yeah, this car really needs an oil cooler. I'm back above 110, so when I'm by. Yeah, Adam takes a nice line through this this little last corner here. We got a PB that session. That felt really good. Yeah, you can see there my oil temp all over the fucking place, man. Definitely needs an oil cooler.
This guy gets in this, I'm gonna
Bro, E34 Urban Suite. He's flying concourse right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like this thing got hella headroom even. With
I know.
helmet,
wait,
bro.
damn, that's kind of impressive.
Hey, you don't...
Literal ring taxi.
Yeah.
No, you gotta get out. Backseat passengers are not allowed.
Not allowed. Okay.
All right. Well, they didn't allow ring taxi. Hey, empty session though. We got no one on track, so fuck it. It's kind of sick. Cut a little bit too much there. It's okay.
Alan, you want to go with him?
Yeah.
Sick.
What are you gonna do? Stiffen up?
No, actually, the opposite. Quite the opposite.
Oh, you're understeering?
Yeah.
APs? What kind of pads you running?
Endless.
Endless?
NS. N35S.
Nice. Dude, the arrow's sick on this. Wait, what do you spring race on this?
14 kg all the way around.
Okay. I was gonna say 14K is kind of stiff for this light car, but you got aero.
I'm pressing him.
Rotates so nice.
It drives real well.
So much back there. Holy fuck. Shout out my helmet hair. That was fire. Well, end of the track day. I'm all packed. Car is all in one piece. Nothing happened. No leaks, no nothing. My only thing that's keeping me behind is an oil cooler, and I need more tire. But I was definitely having fun with these tires. Honestly, if you get them for a good deal, like 400 bucks, you just want to have some fun, go for it. I don't think you'll get a PB on them, but you just want to have some fun, I'd go for it. Definitely a better compound, like a Zestino or a Kenda is definitely a better budget compound, but now you know. Munzer E36 has a potentially bad starter, and he was starting to fuel starve towards the end, but aside from that, he's got some fluid leaks to fix, but the car is all okay, so that's all good. You know, can't complain about that. Luke's car did well. He did a 124 PB. Granted, he could have gone faster if he wasn't on scrubs, but AO52s.
What about it? Huh?
You could have gone faster if you weren't on scrubs.
Oh, I could have gone faster if my fucking goddamn lap time would work, or I would have known if I went faster. I did go faster.
Well, you can put it in the laptop or the computer and...
No, it didn't record it at all.
Oh, it didn't record it?
No, it literally said no laps recorded, or it only said 1 out mileage or whatever. Yeah, it was tripping.
Well, at least you timed a 124.
One of them did time itself.
Well, at least you got timed a 124.
Yeah.
So,
but
that's good.
I definitely went faster than a 124.
Okay. So you tentatively 120.
That last when I was by myself and it was just an open track, I definitely probably did 122 or less.
Okay.
That was actually a pretty good session.
So definitely at least a 123, maybe 122.
Definitely faster than a 120.
Okay, that's good. That's hella good.
When I did the 124, I had a passenger.
Yeah, so he got a pretty fast lap. He's just got front aero and lots of tire, which is nice. No fluid leaks today for you?
No, I'm chilling.
Nice.
It's just that seized caliper.
Which we did fix with a flathead.
Almost immediately.
Were you able to brake like a lot harder?
Yeah.
Okay. shit, we fixed it.
I got this.
So a sticky caliper in the morning was this one. We were able to unstick it, and all was well. He got a good time. How you feel, motherfucker?
I feel like I cooked up on
Yeah?
that last session, bro. I feel like I know I was cooking, bro. I'm so mad my stupid fucking thing didn't work.
Your timer?
First lap, or I'm sorry, first session was like horrifying. There was just so much for me going wrong. Second session was a lot better. And then, like, I don't know, I hit a green button.
Hit the green button, huh?
Just got a lot better, I guess. I got a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, hell
It was
yeah.
after changing the brakes.
Oh yeah. Dude, brakes do so much.
And honestly, it took a while for me to like get these tires to like do what I wanted.
Yeah. No, but it's good. You never boiled the fluid. You never glazed your pads, so that's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring everything over as soon as I.
If anything, tonight,
Just like that, close the windows. Comfy ride home. Can't complain. Gotta love an E34.
So that concludes the track day and made it home in one piece, no problem. It was a comfortable drive home. How did the car do? You know, everyone thinks, oh, some bags are gonna blow up or pop or something. Felt fine. The car literally felt like it had normal coilover suspension. The car never got unsettled over curbstones. It never got unsettled over hard braking, especially with these aggressive pads. And I genuinely think there's a lot of room for improvement for this car. We were putting averages of 133s down at Streets of Willow with an optimal sector time of 1 minute 31. With some improvements, we can easily get this to 129. Couple things. One, I don't have enough balls to go flat out through the two crests on the back straight, so that's a driver improvement that needs to be done. Second of all, I think I was running these tires at too high of a pressure since I wasn't getting that much marbling on the tires. I was getting some, but we could have definitely gotten more marbling out of these tires, which to me indicates the type of behavior I was getting from these tires. They would get 2 or 3 laps in with good grip, but it would start falling off after 3 laps. Either I'm overheating the tire or the tire is having too much pressure in it. And considering the lack of marbling, it's very minimal marbling I'm getting on these tires. It is probably that the tire pressure was too high. I was going out 25 or 26 cold, and after a session I'd come back in, I noticed the left, or the right rather, passenger side was at 34 PSI, and the driver's side was at 36 PSI, 35 and a half. So the tire pressure is definitely getting a little too high. I think I need to go out on session cold a little lower. So that's a lot more room for grip for us. And looking at the pictures from the photographer on the session, I did notice the front end was leaning quite a lot either side depending on which way I'm turning. It wasn't diving in so much under braking, but it was leaning one way or another too much. I didn't notice this while driving on track, but after looking at the pictures, it does look like we can run more pressure in the bags to get more usable suspension. I'm only running the front at 75 PSI, which is well within the usable range of 100 is usually the max you want to go. So I could easily go 80, 85, 90. And at 90, this car feels like it's damn near 20K spring. So we have a lot of adjustability left on the suspension, and the dampers are still set in the middle, about 15 clicks out of 32 clicks. So there's a lot of adjustability headroom on the suspension, even though it's air suspension. Really, the car drove fine. I'm thoroughly impressed. Granted, it does have, again, full monoball suspension, M5 rear sphericals, E31 lower arms with Turner monoball for I think the thrust arms. So it is fully set to use as much tire as it really wants. I just think with those couple of adjustments and obviously me improving as a driver, we can get this under 130, which is awesome. How did the tires do? I think they did good. I think for the price, they're an excellent tire if you want to go out and have some fun and have some usable grip. Knowing that I can lower the pressure and get even more grip is a good sign to me, considering that there is more headroom out of this tire than I initially thought. I was a little disappointed on the track, but now figuring that out, I'm excited to go out and try again. And the tires actually held up incredibly well. There is very minimal wear on the tire. Granted, my alignment is good, but The wear on these tires is very minimal, so they have a lot of endurance in them. However, if you are going to pay full price for these, if they're out of a holiday sale or something, the full price for these was a little over $600 shipped. I paid $420 shipped, so it's a big discount if you get on like Cyber Monday or Black Friday or whatever, you know, New Year's sales, whatever different sales they run throughout the year. I think that's an excellent price for these tires. If you're gonna pay full price though, I think you're better off going with a Kenda or a Zestino. They're gonna be about $100 more, but you're gonna get a lot more grip out of them. How did the brakes do? Initially, I thought DTC 70s were gonna be a little overkill, but I didn't think so. Just reading online, a lot of people saying they're having trouble locking up the brakes, but I had no such issues. Granted, they definitely did get very dusty on the wheels, which is completely fine. It means they're working and they're doing good. And the rotors seem perfectly fine still. I didn't have any vibrations on the way home. The rotor surface themselves still look good. How did the S52 do? Well, it just hit 10,000 miles coming home, so awesome. I did have an extra quart of oil added. It is still exactly just about half a quart. It's exactly what I filled it up at, so we lost 0 oil. We also lost no coolant, which is great. The coolant temperature was still dead in the middle throughout the entire day, throughout all sessions. The oil temp, that is the one letdown I had with this car. However, easy fix, add an oil cooler. I was getting well between 110 and 120 C oil temperature, and after 120 C is when I started hearing the lifters tick, so that's really, I didn't want to go much harder than that. And that was just the recurring annoyance of the car throughout the day. I'd have fun, I'd notice the tires would start to slip, but that seems like a me problem. I could fix that with a lower pressure. And then the oil would keep creeping up throughout the day. I'd have to keep taking cool down laps after 4 laps out in a session. This is an easy fix. I was only running 540 and I don't have an oil cooler. So both of those things considered, I think this engine did great. And overall, W track day, we drove there, did all sessions complete, and drove home. No issues, which is prime W track day, if you ask me. So I guess that concludes the can you take air suspension on a track day? I think so. If you're a little weary about, I want some air suspension for the convenience that it gives you driving, and you're worried about the performance that it can give you, I say do it. Munzer was also on air suspension and he had no issues. His main issues were that he was losing a lot of power steering fluid and that he himself as a driver had a lot of headroom to grow. His limitation was not the air suspension, so good to hear. And yeah, I'm very happy with the car. I think it did great. There is very simple fixes that we can do to get much faster lap times and more track time. Until the next one, hopefully I go soon to the track again. Anyway, I don't know how to end this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The car seemed to have a fun time out there, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.